are E to K. After A to C from Joe Biden, then came the beautiful stimulus checks, E to K from Congress. And they are wonderful. E to K brought us to then hundreds and hundreds of checks. And you deserve those beautiful checks across the board. Let's look at those beautiful stimulus checks from E to K starting right now. And boy, they keep on getting better every night because they are so wonderful. Stimulus check E is a $7,500 stimulus check. This was passed by Congress, and you deserve these big sums of money. Wow, a great, beautiful check. Stimulus check E, $7,500. Stimulus check F, a beautiful, wonderful $4,000 stimulus check. Love it. Then stimulus check G, whopping 30% off. Stimulus check H, $2,000 stimulus check. Then stimulus check I, $8,000. J, $8,000. Then K, $14,000 stimulus check. Not to inform you about it, get the money. It's my job to record, to inform, to deliver the breaking news, and educate you on what's going on. And that's why LALATE is number one for this in financial news across the board. Number 3 overall for financial news nightly. And you're watching currently the most watched show for financial news in prime time. It's LALATE Live. Now let's go on to the other checks, L to Q, that came after. So A to C from Joe Biden, E to K were from Congress, and then came after the wonderful checks, L to Q. And that brought us to then tons and tons of checks. Let's look at those beautiful stimulus checks right now. Stimulus check L is a beautiful $100,000 average of beautiful money. M is a $4,000 stimulus check. Love it. Then stimulus check N, 0 down payment, 0 closing costs on a brand new mortgage. O is the beautiful, N is the free internet. Free computer, free tablet, and O is a 0 down payment, 0 closing costs on a brand new mortgage. And stimulus check P and Q. P is 3% on a refi, and Q is a gorgeous, wonderful $8,000 stimulus check. Wow. So those are your beautiful stimulus checks, L to Q. But what happened after those checks? Well, thereafter came other checks. And how to get those beautiful checks? Let's look at that graphic right now. Just memorize that wonderful website. And there you go. How do you get these beautiful checks? In the membership newsletter, it's right there. How do you become a member? Go right in this video, become a member, Purple Hawk, Purple Power Casino VIP. Go right down under this video, join the channel right tonight. Join channel 1, channel 2, or channel 3. Subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to all 3 channels. Tell your friends and family, come on over. And then get ready for that beautiful membership newsletter. So how do we do that membership newsletter? Initially, the newsletter was delivered from me to you, but now, since December 2022, it is at that beautiful website as well. When I had first recorded that the U.S. economy is going to go into recession 2023, viewers of this channel, members of this channel, in spring of last year said, if that's the case, I'd find us big stimulus checks. I did. And I wanted to make sure that you got big, broad eligibility checks, ease of ability to getting them, and we got all 3 things achieved. Number 1, big checks. We're getting on average about 18 months of beautiful stimulus checks. Many viewers are getting over $100,000. Number 2, broad eligibility. These are stimulus checks for you, SSI, stimulus checks for you, SSDI, stimulus checks for you, SSA, veterans as more. And then ease of being able to get these incredible checks, now even easier than ever before, in a beautiful newsletter that is also on a website. It's delivered from me to you Monday through Friday, 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. That was the original way, and it still is the original way as well. But in addition to that ability to get that beautiful stimulus newsletter, the membership newsletter now is also at a website. So you can immediately become a member right this minute and go right into that membership newsletter at news.lalate.com/newsletter. Go right in and start getting stimulus check A and B and C, and going all the way down to that brand new computer and tablet, stimulus check N, and continue across the board. The newsletter website's even easier than that, because you don't even have to remember the address. You don't even have to write it down. It's at the top of the chat, the pinned comment, and also in the description of the video. So grab that password from the most recent post on your channel and go right in and into that beautiful newsletter. Start getting those incredible stimulus checks, A to C, E to K, and L to Q. Remember the first 3 checks, A to C from Joe Biden by executive action, and they're just wonderful. Stimulus checks A to C, get them tonight. Then get those stimulus checks E through K that came thereafter by act of Congress. Stimulus check E, $7,500 stimulus check. Stimulus check F, $4,000 stimulus check. These are stimulus checks for you, SSI. Stimulus checks for you, SSDI. Stimulus checks for you, veterans. Incredible stimulus checks across the board. Then stimulus check G, 30% off. Stimulus check H, $2,000 stimulus check. Stimulus check I, a beautiful J, a beautiful $8,000 stimulus check. And K, $14,000 stimulus check. After that, I found more checks for you, L and M, N and O, and P and Q. L is a beautiful $100,000 of average of free loan interest-free money. And then M, $4,000 grant. Wow. Stimulus check N, a beautiful brand new tablet, computer, laptop, free internet. Love it. Go get that stimulus check N. Big fan favorite of viewers of this channel and members. Get it right tonight. Stimulus check O, 0 down payment, 0 closing costs on a brand new mortgage. Stimulus check P is a gorgeous 3% refi. And finally, Q is an $8,000 stimulus check. So those are your beautiful stimulus checks A to Q for you. Same eligibility across the board. These are stimulus checks for you in that membership newsletter tonight. Go into it and get it across the board. You deserve all these incredible sums of money. These are stimulus checks for SSI, SSDI, SSA, veterans, low income across the board. Averaging $3,000 a month, 5 checks per month, and a beautiful 18 months of stimulus checks. A to Q. There you go. In addition to those stimulus checks, we have Stimulus Check R, which is for small business owners, and boy, is that great. Stimulus Check R is a lot of money. It's the employee tax retention credit. Based upon the events of 2019, 2020, and 2021, you're getting a lot of money. How much money? $26,000 an employee. Let's look at the details of that beautiful Stimulus Check R right now. Stimulus Check R is based upon keeping an employee on staff when the pandemic hit. If they kept them on staff, if you kept them on staff from 2019 to 2020, and then 3/4 of 2021, how much are you getting for that beautiful Stimulus Check R? A lot of money. You're getting $26,000 per employee. Boy, I love that. And where is that? In the membership newsletter down at Stimulus Check R. Become a member right now if you're a small business owner and get that beautiful $26,000 per employee. And if you had 20 employees, it's $500,000. Just incredible. Unemployment is so important because more people are getting unemployed. And the latest details is the tech firings continue to grow. Step 1, file that claim with your Department of Unemployment. In that claim, step 1, you're going to be asked 3 questions. First, date you're fired, in this example, October 1st. Then, willing to work? Yes. Able to work? Done. Claim is approved. So simple. Step 2 is where they're going to ask you for, do you want weekly benefits? Certify for weekly benefits is a fancy way of saying, do you want a stimulus check each week? Yes, you do. So go right in and get that incredible unemployment right tonight. That is unemployment. PEBT stimulus is also heating up. That is for people who had children who would normally get fed by the schools or discounted by the schools for those meals, but had to stay home because of COVID. Those checks are landing across the board, and they're beautiful every day. PEBT stimulus checks. In the big second half, we're going to go over the latest details of the markets and what the markets saw this week and what they're going to see next week, but become a member. Go around this video, become a member, and get these huge sums of checks. We'll be looking at the latest details on corporate earnings, unemployment, projections on inflation, and also projections on recession, and also projections on the markets. It's coming up in the big second half. We'll have the latest details on what corporations miss and beat, and which will miss and beat next week as well. Be smarter than you are. You get this right now, get all this incredible stimulus, and you move on these stimulus right across the board. I'll see you back in 60 seconds as this and more and the breaking news on this big weekend edition of Evenings LA continues from the shores of San Marco, California. See you back in 60 seconds with these incredible checks and more in tonight's live broadcast. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LALATE Daily for the excitement of the new LALATE live daily. The excitement starts on mornings LALATE at 9 a.m. Home LALATE returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LALATE at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LALATE. And the excitement continues right now from the shores of Santa Monica, California, as we learn this week definitively that we are in a recession. Back in spring of last year, I was the first American broadcaster to record the U.S. economy would go into recession. But tonight we'll learn a little bit more about that recession and the elements at issue. It came in from a bank this week that said, yes, we're going to suffer a recession, at least mild, and also confirming that the elements of it are already abounds. And where are they? They're in those corporate earnings. Corporate earnings are the best indication of recession when they miss on the final quarter of 2022. Procter & Gamble miss, Alcoa miss in this last week. Then we had a series of other companies missing as well. We had early in the week Goldman missing, but Morgan beating, and the China rebound, interesting. JB Hunt a little bit weak, and also Procter & Gamble with that major miss. So what do we see this week as well? We had unemployment coming in at 190,000 new jobless claims, lower than expected. A drop from the prior week, which is about 200,000, and we expected it to go higher. It did not. It went lower, 215. Good news on that front.